target audience is through downloading the Cash Chat app on Google Play Store or Apple Store. Once you've downloaded the app, here are the steps to begin advertising on the Cash Chat app. 1. Go to the app and choose Post an Ad. 2. Select content you want to advertise on your banner from the gallery. 3. Select countries where you want your advert to show. 4. Insert the details of the advert of your products and services in the caption space, including your website, where your users can be redirected. 5. Choose validity period for advertising, 12 hours for only $3, 7 days for $30, and 1 month for $200. 6. Select payment mode, mobile or bank. Once you pay from either of the payment mode chosen by you, then your ad will be uploaded for
Cash Chat, a revolutionary platform where you can talk, chat, and earn money. A fusion of financial technology, social media, and digital advertising functionalities. Launched in 2018 by Cash Chat Limited, it has quickly gained over 500,000 users in sub-Saharan Africa. One of its standout features is the integration of digital advertising, wallet-to-wallet money transfers, and social media connectivity. Businesses can advertise, conduct secure transactions, and engage with customers all in one place. Imagine becoming an agent for wallet-to-wallet transactions, facilitating business deals, and earning from adverts within the application. Cash Chat offers endless opportunities to soar to new heights. With Cash Chat, the possibilities are endless. You can connect with others, make money, and expand your business all in one convenient platform. It's a game changer in the world of digital communication and financial transactions. So why wait? Join Cash Chat today and experience the future of social media, advertising, and finance all in one place. Fly high with Cash Chat and watch your dreams take flight. Cash Chat. Are you tired of scrolling through social media without earning a dime? Well, I have some exciting news for you. Cash Chat is offering an incredible opportunity to become a Cash Chat advert agent and start earning a generous 20% commission for every advert you bring in. That's right, simply by bringing in adverts, you can start boosting your income in no time. But wait, there's more. With Cash Chat, you have the chance to earn even more by leveraging your social media presence. Imagine getting rewarded for simply posting your status and having your contacts view the adverts. It's a win-win situation. You get to monetize your online presence and watch the earnings flow in from your engaging content. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to turn your social media presence into a money-making machine. Join us as a Cash Chat advert agent today.
Omwaka oguwedde waliwo abantu be nali njogera nabo nabagamba okugula shares mu Cash Chat. Ekiseera ekyo buli share yali egulibwa $3. Simanyi bameka oba batekinga action ne bagula. Olwaleero eyo share eyali egulwa $3. Eyo share kati omuntu asobola ogigula ku $5. Ate nga n'abagigula leero era bakyalina omukisa gw'amaanyi nnyo era bannamukisa okuba nti wakyaliwo shares ezo. Kyembagamba zino shares ennyinyi zo zembagamba enkeera share ey'ekika kino waliwo time wegenda okutuuka nga tosobola gigula.
Earning money on Cash Chat using your sponsor code can be a straightforward process if you follow these steps. 1. Understand the platform. Make sure you are familiar with how Cash Chat works, its features, and its user base. Download Cash Chat Bank from the Play Store. Open it and click on Create Account. Click on Login Cash Chat Bank and scroll down to click on Sign Up. Fill in your first and last name in the sign-up form. Enter your email address. This must be a valid email that belongs only to you. Note this clearly. Never use a shared email and never share the password of your email. Select a country. The main currency of your account depends on the country you select during the sign-up process. For your money to be in UGX, select Uganda, irrespective of your current location. Enter your phone number starting with a country code like 256 for Uganda or 254 for Kenya. Enter a sponsor code given to you by the person that shared this video to you. If you found this video on your own, use the sponsor code 235309191. Create a password from 5 digits of your choice and repeat it. Select and accept terms and conditions. Then hit the sign up button. You finally, too, sign up and get your sponsor code. If you haven't already, create an account on Cash Chat. Once you are registered, you will receive a unique sponsor code like 235309191. This code is essential for referring new users to the platform. 3. Promote your sponsor code. Social media. Share your sponsor code on your social media profiles, such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Explain the benefits of joining Cash Chat through your code. Blogging, vlogging. If you have a blog or YouTube channel, create content that highlights the advantages of using Cash Chat. Include your sponsor code and a call to action for your audience to sign up. Email marketing. Send out emails to your contacts who might be interested in Cash Chat. Highlight the features of the app and include your sponsor code. Forums and online communities. Engage in discussions on forums and online communities related to finance, money-making apps, or social platforms. Share your experiences with Cash Chat and your sponsor code. 4. Provide value. Educational content. Create tutorials or guides on how to use Cash Chat effectively. When people see the value you provide, they are more likely to use your sponsor code. Incentives. Offer small incentives for people who sign up using your code. This could be in the form of a small cash reward, exclusive content, or other benefits. 5. Utilize offline methods. Word of mouth. Tell your friends, family, and colleagues about Cash Chat. Share your sponsor code with them directly. Flyers and business cards. Create flyers or business cards with your sponsor code and distribute them at local events, cafes, or community centers. 6. Follow-up. Keep track of who has signed up using your sponsor code. Engage with them, answer their questions, and provide support to ensure they are happy with the app. This can lead to more referrals through word of mouth. 7. Track your earnings. Regularly check your Cash Chat account to track your referrals and earnings. Adjust your strategies based on what is working best. 8. Stay updated. Keep up with any updates or changes in Cash Chat's referral program. Sometimes, platforms update their terms, offer new incentives, or change the way
station, and what you're seeing happening right now, those are shares being shared by your fellow members of the community. I know many of you use a feature which has been added in your wallet. So there is a new feature added to your wallet. Feature, it is the one for the trading app. So when you click on that feature, you will land on the share exchange platform. That's where you can acquire part of the shares that have been issued by Cash Chat Limited. Yeah, there are a total of 500,000. This is 500,000 shares, and these shares, they are rated as Class C shares. These are Class C shares. They amount to a total of 500,000 shares. These are the ones which are available for you. These are the ones that are being bought. You know what you're seeing here is Class C shares being bought. So in order for you to buy these shares, you must have credit in your wallet. Like you must have some money in your wallet. Like when you go here and click on home, this will take you to your wallet. So go down. You must have credit in your wallet here. Okay. If your account is a Ugandan account, it means that every time you'll be buying shares, you must have credit in UGX. That is, if you're from Uganda or you are not from Uganda, but when you're opening up your account, you selected Uganda as your location. So it means even you must have credit in UGX. But if you opened up your account in Kenya, then for you, you must have some credit in Kenyan shillings here. So once you have credit in Kenyan shillings, then you can also go ahead and buy shares. Okay, and if you come from any other country, maybe when you are opening up your account, you selected the United States, you selected South Africa, you selected Australia, you chose any country in Europe or any country in Asia, then for you must have some credit in USD before you proceed to buy shares. So once you have some credit here, then you have to go up on the menu. You see this section where they say trading. So this is the button that takes you to the share exchange platform. But before you qualify to access the share exchange platform, your account needs to be active. Okay? If your account is not active, they cannot give you access. You cannot get any access to the share exchange platform because that platform is only accessible to active members, to members whose accounts are already active. If your account is still indicating not active, even if you click on trading app, okay, you will not be given access to the share exchange platform. But if your account is active, then when you go here and click on the trading app, it will definitely open up for you. Okay, so this is the trading platform where people are buying shares. So when you reach on this platform, then you have to go and click on buy shares. If you want to buy shares and you have sufficient credit in your wallet, then just go here and click on buy shares. Then choose the class of shares that you want to buy. If you want to buy class B shares, then you select class B shares, then you click buy and you enter the quantity of shares that you want. So if you want 4 shares, you just type 4. If you want 10, you just type 10. If you want 1, you just type 1. Now when you click continue, okay, when you click continue, then they will show you the amount that you must pay, okay, based in your currency. Now this is 682,174.47 UGX. The reason why I received this UGX is because my account is in UGX. When I was opening up my account, I indicated the location as Uganda. So once you purchase the shares, then you can go here to my shares. And when you go to my shares, then you will see a request presented. So when I go to my shares here, I'll find out that there is a pending request that requires me to either accept it or decline it. Okay, so this is it. Now, if
I click confirm and I have sufficient credit in my cash chat wallet, then those shares will be added to my list of shares here. Okay, like you see here, these are class B shares. So if I have 7 class B shares, then once I confirm that purchase, now those 4 shares will be added to the 7, and I'll have a total of 11 shares. Now these class B shares, and in valuation, one class B share is equivalent to 2 class C shares. Okay, why do I say so? Because each class B share represents 1 over 1M of the company, and yet each class C shares represent 1 over 2M of the company. Okay, so it means that 2 class C shares represent 1 class B share. So 1 class C share is a half of 1 class B share. Now, as you saw here, the company released 100,000 class B shares. Now, these represent they represent 10% of the entire company. So once these class B shares have been bought, then you cannot buy any more shares from the company. So if you want to buy any more shares, there are features that are going to replace the class B and class C shares. And one feature is going to be for placing an order. So if you want to buy shares later, when the company has already sold its shares to the members, then you have to place an order. And if there is any member who's willing to sell their shares, they will pick your order and then they will transfer the shares to you. If you have sufficient credit in your wallet, then the shares will come automatically into your wallet. Then you simply just accept them and the payment will be transferred. Okay, so that's how it's going to be. And we are talking about the class B share. Okay, so the other class, when you scroll down, we have the class C shares. And as you can see, there is a total of 500,000 class C shares. Now, you see here 500,000, but in reality, many of them have been bought. Okay, so here the number does not decrease. But once all the shares have been bought, this one is going to disappear. Okay, and it's going to be replaced by the option to place an order for shares and also to accept a share order and then sell. Okay, yeah, because right now what you are seeing here, these shares you're seeing at the top moving, those are the shares that are being bought right now. People that are buying the class C shares, they are the ones that you're seeing moving. Those are class C shares. And as you can see here, each class C share is worth 30 US dollars. Okay, these are United States dollars. Okay, so when you select buy, when you click on buy, they are going to require you to put the number of shares that you want to buy. If you want to buy maybe 10, then that will be $300. If you want to buy maybe 100, that will be $3,000. And if you want to buy maybe 10,000 shares, yeah, that will be 300,000 USD. Now, the reason why you must pay for these shares using your wallet, because it has been configured to accept any amount of payment. So it means if you want to buy more shares, first you need to accumulate credit here. You need to accumulate credit in your wallet. Okay. And I'm going to tell you how you can accumulate credit in your wallet. Okay. Now, if you go a little bit down here, you are going to see a link. It is called a referral link. Okay. So it is used if you want to refer people, then you can use this referral link. Like, click on it, or you copy and you send it to someone. And if that person clicks on that link and then they sign up on CashChat and pay the subscription fee of $20, you know, it's a one-time subscription fee. Every person that is active has paid this fee. You just pay it once. It's not recurring. So once the person that has clicked on your link pays their membership fee of $20 or a subscription fee, then you accumulate a commission of $12 in your wallet. So that money will be added here. Okay, $12. So that means for those of you that are able to pull numbers, maybe you are a streamer, and when you're streaming, sometimes you get a lot of viewers. So on your live stream, if you can get maybe 1,000, you can get 1,000 of your viewers to sign up and subscribe with a $20 membership fee. It means you have 12,000 USDs. And maybe if you acquire 100,000, because many of you are able to do that. There is a YouTuber that every week gets like over 1 million new subscribers. So if you fall in that category, like a big influencer, and you manage maybe to get 100,000 of your viewers to subscribe to CashChat, it means you will have $1.2 million here. Okay. Now, when you have $1.2 million, it means now for you, if you decide to buy, let me see, wait. Okay, I go to the trading app. If you decide to go and buy, okay, maybe if you decide to buy 10,000, if you decide to buy 10,000 shares, okay, no, 10,000, yeah, 10,000 shares, okay, that will be 300,000 USD, okay, but if you decide to buy 40,000, that means that the 1.2 million that you have acquired from referring 100,000 subscribers to CashChat will be used to secure your 40,000 shares. Now, if you have 40,000 shares, it means you have 4%. Is it 4%? Not 4%. You have 2%. Okay, because these ones, they represent one, like each share here represents 1/2M. So it means if you have 40,000 shares, it means you have 2% in this tech company. Now, some of you may think 2% is very small. I'd like to take you back to history, what happened in 2007. Okay? In 2007, Microsoft acquired 1.6 shares in Facebook back then, and they paid $240 million for just 1.6%. Okay? Now here, you with your $1.2 million, you can acquire 2%. So this 2% is more than the 1.6% that Microsoft acquired Facebook back in 2007. And when you look at these two companies, if we are to compare them, okay, if we are to compare the state of CashChat today and the state of Facebook in 2007, you find out that CashChat is way, way, way far. Like what is happening at CashChat, it is dealing with real issues. Dealing with real issues, not just playing simple, okay, middle, whatever. Tackling real issues. Okay, because if you look at the agents team, if you look at the agents team, okay, this is the agents platform. Okay, they have already acquired 127,758 agents, and they want a total of 200,000 advertising agents. So these agents, these could be enterprises, companies, individuals, okay, or maybe like employees. So whatever they want to be, whatever capacity they want to establish themselves, because each agent here, CashChat sees them as independent brands. Okay. So now, you having 2% in a company that is building an army of 200,000 individuals and companies, this is way, way, way beyond. It is way, way beyond. I think what is happening at CashChat can only be compared to what happened in 2010. Okay, July 2010, a time when each Bitcoin was costing 0.05 US dollars, because that's how it was. Like you had your $10 in your PayPal account. You had $10 in your PayPal account, and those of you maybe the early people to adapt to PayPal, many of you probably you had received that money free, because in the beginning during the time when PayPal was competing with X. Each time you referred somebody to open up an account on PayPal, they will give you, maybe is it $10? One person would get 10 and the other would get 20. So those people who participated in that referral program back then, they accumulated money in their PayPal. Just like I was showing you how you can accumulate money in your CashChat wallet by simply referring people. Okay. So even back then on PayPal, there are people that had accumulated money in their PayPal by simply referring people to join PayPal. Okay. So maybe let me assume that a person was referred to PayPal, and after opening their accounts on PayPal, they received their commission of $10. Okay. Maybe that guy didn't know what to use that credit for back then, because it was not like today. PayPal is integrated with everything. Back then, that's not how it was. Okay. So if that guy by 2010 discovered that there is something that they can buy with their $10, a commission that they received when they were referred to PayPal, then they went on a forum thread, the Bitcoin Talk.org forum. They would buy 200 Bitcoins with their $10. They would buy 200 Bitcoins. Now, many of you know that by the end of last year, or at the beginning of this year, one Bitcoin shot over $100,000. Okay. So that means that a $10 investment in Bitcoin in 2010 became $20 million. It became $20 million. It became $20 million. Why? Because $1 in July 2010 could buy Bitcoin. So the ratio is $1 to 2 million. $1 invested in Bitcoin in 2010 became $2 million 14 years later. Okay. So now just think about it. Now here we are talking about CashChat. We are talking about CashChat, a global fintech and social media ecosystem. Okay, so it has the element of Bitcoin. I mean, it has the elements of PayPal, and then the elements of Facebook. So here we are seeing Facebook, PayPal, and something that works like Bitcoin, but not Bitcoin. Okay, these are transferable shares. Those you are seeing, the one you're seeing, the classic shares. When it comes to scarcity, these ones are far, far more scarce. As you can see, only a total of half a million Class C shares and 100,000 Class B shares. So this is a total of 600,000 units. Okay, this is a total of 600,000 units. So when it comes to scarcity, these ones are far more scarce than Bitcoin. And yet these ones, they have some value attached. They are not just like Bitcoin, there's no production tied to Bitcoin. But these ones, they represent 4 major sources of income. One of them is the digital advertising platform. They have a social media app. They have the digital wallet. The digital wallet whereby there is revenue that is generated from transactions, and then they have the cash chat AI. Okay, this one, the one that you are seeing right now. So this AI you're seeing here, it goes far beyond what you see. So they have the cash chat AI. Okay, so this is another source of income. Intelligent touch, deep learning, data insight, and smart automation. Okay, and then they have the trading platform, because the very trading platform you're seeing here, this trading platform here is also a source of revenue, because when transactions keep on happening, there is a fee that is always generated, and part of that fee goes on increasing the valuation of the company. So the fees that are being charged become revenue for existing shareholders. The ones that buy shares, they also get to share from the fees that are charged during the transaction. Okay, so those phases of income alone, even if maybe everything remains stagnant, even if people say we will not sell our shares, there is income that is going to be generated. Income from the digital advertising department and income from the fintech, those transaction fees. So by all means, this exceeds Bitcoin, and it also exceeds what happened in 2007, like it exceeds the value of Facebook. And people are buying them. Very soon, of course, you will have to buy from those that are good. But there's no need to rush if you don't. You can just wait and see, because people are going to be selling. I believe, I'm not sure. Maybe people might refuse to sell, but I believe they will sell. There are some that will sell. Okay? But if smart ones, maybe if the venture capitalists show up, they might hold on to their shares for a very long time. And some of them, they are even able to hold on to their shares until IPO. So it means at that time it might be very hard for you to acquire any share if you miss to do it now. So go and do it. Go and sign up to become a cash chat agent. Use that website www.bcbank.se. I repeat, go to www.bcbank.se. Okay, and then click on registration, And after clicking on registration here, before you click on registration, actually, first go through these instructions on how to create your account. Because if you don't do it as instructed here, you will not get access to the trading platform. So read the instructions and then proceed to register exactly as instructed. Then go ahead and hit on the pay subscription button and follow the steps to make your account active. Okay. Once your account is active, you can go ahead and start accumulating some credit in your wallet. You can contact support here if you need any help. There is support. You see this section here. This section here. So you can contact support via this section where they say, how can I help you? So go and click there. And then if you need help like recharging your wallet, need help maybe during the activation process, if you're stuck, just contact support here and somebody will pick out your query and respond. But actually, you don't need even to contact anybody, because if you don't get it, just go and look for FAQ. Find the FAQ section. Go down here, find the FAQ section, and then go ahead and read the frequently asked questions. So when you click on FAQ here at the bottom, you're going to see the questions. For example, CashChat Limited and Bold Cashers, frequently asked questions, general information. Okay, so the first one is, what is CashChat Limited and Bold Cashers? Okay, it's the CashChat Limited and Bold Cashers, a financial technology and social media company, okay, with headquarters in Uganda, plot 146, Semawata Road, Uganda, and in Kenya, it's on floor 6, Parkview, Nairobi. Founded in 2016. Our mission is to connect and transform the world through fintech and social media, offering community banking with high yield investment. Okay, now this is not banking as financial as the way it is, but this is like unity, like this is like unity funds, because now CashChat together in partnership with Altech Africa, they give you the ability to acquire shares, bonds. If you want to buy bonds, okay, you can buy bonds. And if you want to sell your bonds, then Altech will buy your bonds. So together, when you invest in CashChat, that investment that you make in CashChat is used to buy government bonds. It's not used like other banks. No, they don't use it like banks. This one are specifically used in government bonds, and part of it is left on the platform as float, to maintain the platform float. So that which is left on the platform, it means that all the transactions that are made on the platform, the profit that is made, okay, then you're able to generate part of the profit. So the extra income is the one that is used to buy government bonds, because the company needs a certain amount of float, on the system. So if you invest more than what the company needs to maintain their system float. That extra money is used to buy government bonds. Okay, so that there is no money which is not being utilized. So now here, if you invest, then you have a 15% interest per annum. Okay, so what happens is that if you want to invest, we go back to our wallet by clicking on home, then you come here and you click on this blue wallet. Okay, so you come here and type start, then click send. Okay, then you type 1 and click send. Now here you type 10. Okay, if you want to invest, and then you click send, and then here you select the currency that you need to invest. So if you want to invest UDX, you type 1. If you want to invest Kenyan shillings, you type 2. If you want to invest US dollars, then you type 3. For example, I type 3 and I click send, then I just have to enter the amount. Maybe I want to invest $50. I just put $50 and then I click send. If the money is there, then the investment will be completed. But now there is no money, so I cannot invest it. If there was money, the investment would have gone and it would have been registered here. Okay, so when you go here, when you scroll down, when you click on investment, the records of your investments will be clearly listed. Okay, so if we look at this account, we can see that in April, on 12th April 2024, this person invested 100,000 UDX. Then the next day, on 13th April, he invested another 100,000 UGX. Then the next day, on 14th April 2024, the person invested another 100,000 UGX. And then on 15th April, okay, he also invested another 100,000 UGX. So it means that this client was investing 100,000 UGX every single day. So now it means that in April this year, okay, so this person was receiving an interest of 15,000 because that is 15%. As you can see at the top there, they said the interest is 15%. So this person was receiving 50,000 and 15,000 UTX every single day as interest every single day because the investment was made every day. Now, you have the freedom to invest at any time. Look at the time when this person was investing. First, the guy invested 17 minutes past midnight. The next time, the guy invested at 2:37 a.m. And then the next day, the guy invested at 1:17. Then the other day, the guy invested at 5 p.m. So now, CashChat gives you the freedom to make your investment at any time that you want. So as you can see here, they tell you that the interest is 15% a year, and that is okay. Now this is investment. Now when you go and click on my transactions, okay, you see that okay, we have these are shares, and then the investment investments are registered as investments. So these are the investments. Okay, these are the investments. As you can see, these are the shares. These are the investments. These are the investments, as you can see. So the first time was this. So the person invested this amount. Okay, the person invested this amount out of 1.5 million. Okay, the next day the guy invested another one. The next day the guy also invested another 1,000. So it is 1.4. Then the next day the guy invested another 1.3, just like that. So it continues. Okay. So now that was this section where they say community banking with a high yield investment, 15% annual returns on savings. These are not like the bank savings, no. Like I showed you, these are investments in government bonds and also in the CashChat, app itself. Okay. So now the next is the global wallet transactions. So if you have a CashChat wallet and the person in China, Japan, Taiwan, Vietnam, Brazil, anywhere, they also have a CashChat wallet, you can transact freely. So that is the global wallet transaction. Okay, and to do that, you simply go and click on wallet to wallet. Okay, and then you type start. Type start. Then you type 1 and you click send. Now you have to first request a wallet pin. So you type 8 and then you send. And then when you click send, they are going to send you a wallet pin. Okay? So go into your email and pick that wallet pin they're going to send you. Then come back and type the word start again. Come back and type start again. Okay? Then type 1, my wallet, and then type 5, wallet to wallet. Okay? Now select the currency you want to send. If it is USD, just type USD. Now enter the wallet of that person sending money to. Okay? It is also called the sponsor code. So once you type the sponsor code and click send, they will show you the name of the person you are sending money to. If that is the real person, now just put the amount of money you want to send. Maybe it's $200. So when you click send, you put the reason. Okay? Maybe the reason could be a gift. Okay? Could be maybe a gift. So when you click send, now the wallet pin which they send to your email is the one you have to enter here. Okay? And then when you click and send, the person will receive the money immediately. So now that is this section of global wallet to wallet. Now the other section is a social media platform that rewards content creators. Okay. Now if you go back and log out. No, I don't have to log out. Sorry, I didn't have to log out. I think I just needed to take you to this AI. Okay, so if you click here on the menu, you are going to see the section for management here. If you click here, you are going to see where they say my adverts. Okay, So now this is where content creators are going to be uploading their content. Okay, and when they upload their content, they will be okay. Here people upload their content and they get paid. Okay, they upload their content and they get paid. Content, they could be memes, they could be images, audios, charts, whatever. So you upload and then so that is the section where they say platform that rewards content creators. Now, unlike other platforms where they put barriers for you to benefit from your content, CashChat is totally different. On CashChat, you are not required to first maybe acquire a certain number of following before you can be eligible to earn. No, on CashChat, you simply create your content and the money starts counting immediately. Whenever adverts appear on top of your content. Okay, so that is the other section where they tell you that uh, a platform, a social media platform that rewards content creators. Now, once the application is completed, you simply go to your menu here and click on CashChat. So that app, when you click on CashChat, you'll be able to get it. Okay, you simply go here and click on CashChat and you'll be able to get it. It will be available there. Okay, so that's the one which is being worked on right now. So the other one is a members only trading platform for unlisted shares. Okay, this is the section. Members only trading platform for unlisted shares. Now that's what we are talking about. This one. Okay, this one are members only. So the shares which are being traded here, these ones are regarded as private equity. These are not listed shares. They are not like the shares you buy on the Uganda Security Exchange or on the New York Stock Exchange. No, these ones are private shares, but they are being traded on an automated platform whereby you don't need any third party. Like if you can even like trade with somebody that you don't know, and there will be no problem. Okay, but the ones that you're dealing with right now, these are private shares. So when somebody says I'm in private equity, they refer to this type of shares. Okay, so now that is this section. The other one is a digital advertising network with earning potential. Okay, now that network, if you have activated your account, okay, if you've activated your account and you want to join that network of agents, then you have to go and sign your e-contract. The contract is found here. You click on my account and then you go here and click on add agent. So this is where you're going to find that contract. Okay, so you go and you click here on add agent. That's where you're going to find that contract. Okay, so go and then open the contract. Open the contract. Go and open the contract. And then after opening the contract, submit the information required. Okay, the information required is very simple. Here they ask you to simply submit your location, details, and a photo of yourself, while holding your national ID. That's all you're required. So when you submit those details, then they're going to approve your application, and then they will give you access to the CashChat agents platform. Okay? And then you'll be added to this list of agents. Okay? You'll be added to this list of agents. So they need a total of 200,000 advertising agents. Now here I appeal to parents. I think this is an opportunity that if you have a child 17 years and above, a child with a national ID, I think take this opportunity seriously. Okay? Make sure that your child signs this contract before this opportunity expires. Because once they get 200,000 agents, they will not take in anymore. Okay? So the number of spots remaining are still so many. Okay? But that depends if people discover the platform first. There could be very few. But the way I see it, there are still so many. So rush and register your child. Now, what are the requirements for somebody to become? Actually, for you to become an agent, if you want to become an agent, you don't need to pay anything. Okay? What is required from you is simply to complete two tasks, like register 2 clients and ensure they are active. If you register the first client and the second client, they are going to pay you $12 or 50,000 UGX per client. So it means if you register 2 clients, they are going to pay you either $24 or 100,000 UGX. And once they pay you that money, now you've got the qualification to become a CashChat agent. So just to go activate your own account by selecting wallet. This is what you do after you've got those 2 clients. Let me show you. So once you have got those 2 clients, you are going to have 100,000 UGX here. Okay, so go and click on this blue wallet. Okay. Click on this blue wallet, then type the word start and click send. Okay, type one my wallet, then click send. Now here you are going to type which is a subscription and click send. Okay, and then here select the currency. And then when you reach here, just type 2. You type 2 and click send, your account is going to be activated immediately. Now I'm talking to people that want to become agents on CashChat. So for you, that's how you activate your account. You select 2 because you've already earned money in your wallet. But others, when you reach here, you type 1. Then if you type 1 and click send, for you, they are going to ask you to enter your mobile phone number. So write your number like this. You start with the country code, no plus sign. And then don't put any space. Just write it the way it is. And when you click send, then you'll receive a prompt on your MTN phone number. Okay? So you simply have to accept that subscription request and your account will be activated. Now, the number that you must use in doing this, you must use an MTN number if you are in Uganda. If you are in Kenya, you can use M-Pesa. Okay? So when that is done, then go straight to my account. Click on my account, go to add agent, then provide the information required here. Submit your location and a photo of yourself while holding your ID. And when they approve your application, then you will become a CashChat agent. Okay? And you join the digital advertising network. Okay? Now we come here, question 2, where they ask, how does CashChat work? CashChat operates as a hybrid fintech social platform where users can save and invest in government bonds via partner institutions like Altech, send and receive money via wallet transfer or mobile money, okay, via M-Pesa and MTN as partners, and for ads, okay, and an ads agent or content creator, okay, and then trade unlisted shares, 600,000 available within the community, and then refer and earn through the user acquisition programs. So number 2 is we talk about wallet and the transactions. So here the question is, what is the CashChat wallet? Okay, the CashChat wallet is a digital wallet that allows peer-to-peer, P2P transfer globally. Mobile money, people withdraw, investment, deposit and dividend payouts, payment requests for business, landlords, schools, etc. Okay, so you are going to go through all these Q&A. You want to understand how the system works deeper. But I will stop here for now and just encourage you to either join as a community builder and benefit by registering people on the platform. Okay, and doing that is very easy. You just simply need to create a tutorial. You can create a tutorial in a language that your audience understands, and then your audience will simply need to follow that tutorial and register and make their accounts active. Once they make their accounts active, then you will get paid. Okay? I'd like to wish you a good night and yes, members of the Cash community, like welcome to the session, and what you're seeing happening right now, those are shares being shared by your fellow members of the community. I know many of you use a new feature which has been added in your wallet. There is a new feature added to your wallet. Now, that feature, it is the one for the trading app. So when you click on that feature, you will land on the share exchange platform. That's where you can acquire part of the shares that have been issued by CashChat Limited. Okay. Yeah, there are a total of 500,000. This is 500,000 shares, and these shares, they are rated as Class C shares. These are Class C shares. They amount to a total of 500,000 shares. These are the ones which are available for you. These are the ones that are being bought. You know what you're seeing here is Class C shares being bought. So in order for you to buy these shares, you must have credit in your wallet. Like you must have some money in your wallet. Like when you go here and click on home, this will take you to your wallet. So go down. You must have credit in your wallet here. Okay. If your account is a Ugandan account, it means that every time you'll be buying shares, you must have credit in UTX. That is if you're from Uganda or you are not from Uganda, but when you're opening up your account, you selected Uganda as your location. So it means even you must have credit in UTX. But if you opened up your account in Kenya, then for you, you must have some credit in Kenyan shillings here. So once you have credit in Kenyan shillings, then you can also go ahead and buy shares. Okay. And if you come from any other country, maybe when you are opening up your account, you selected the United States, you selected South Africa, you selected Australia, you chose any country in Europe or any country in Asia, then for you must have some credit in USD before you proceed to buy shares. So once you have some credit here, then you have to go up on the menu. You see this section where they say trading. So this is the button that takes you to the share exchange platform. But before you qualify to access the share exchange platform, your account needs to be active. Okay? If your account is not active, they cannot give you access. You cannot get any access to the share exchange platform because that platform is only accessible to active members, to members whose accounts are already active. If your account is still indicating not active, even if you click on trading app, okay, you will not be given access to the share exchange platform. But if your account is active, then when you go here and click on the trading app, it will definitely open up for you. Okay, so this is the trading platform where people are buying shares. So when you reach on this platform, then you have to go and click on buy shares if you want to buy shares and you have sufficient credit in your wallet. Then just go here and click on buy shares. Then choose the class of shares that you want to buy. If you want to buy Class B shares, then you select Class B shares, then you click buy and you enter the quantity of shares that you want. So if you want 4 shares, you just type 4. If you want 10, you just type 10. If you want 1, you just type 1. Now when you click continue, okay, when you click continue, then they will show you the amount that you must pay. okay, based in your currency. Now, this is 682,174.47 UGX. The reason why I received this UGX is because my account is in UGX. When I was opening up my account, I indicated the location as Uganda. So once you purchase the shares, then you can go here to my shares. And when you go to my shares, then you will see a request presented. So when I go to my shares here, I'll find out that there is a pending request that requires me either accept it or decline it. Okay, so this is it. Now, if I click confirm and I have sufficient credit in my cash chat wallet, then those shares will be added to my list of shares here. Okay, like you see here, these are Class B shares. So if I have 7 Class B shares, then once I confirm that purchase, now those 4 shares will be added to the 7, and I'll have a total of 11 shares. Now these Class B shares, and in valuation, one Class B share is equivalent to 2 Class C shares. Okay, why do I say so? Because each Class B share represents 1 over 1M of the company, and yet each Class C shares represent 1 over 2M of the company. Okay, so it means that 2 Class C shares represent 1 Class B share. So 1 Class C share is a half of 1 Class B share. Now, as you saw here, the company released 100,000 Class B shares. Now, these represent 10% of the entire company. So once these Class B shares have been bought, then you cannot buy any more shares from the company. So if you want to buy any more shares, there are features that are going to replace the Class B and Class C shares. And one feature is going to be for placing an order. So if you want to buy shares later, when the company has already sold its shares to the members, then you have to place an order. And if there is any member who's willing to sell their shares, they will pick your order and then they will transfer the shares to you. If you have sufficient credit in your wallet, then the shares will come automatically into your wallet. Then you simply just accept them and the payment will be transferred. Okay, so that's how it's going to be. And we are talking about the Class B shares. Okay, so the other class, when you scroll down, we have the Class C shares. And as you can see, there is a total of 500,000 Class C shares. Now, you see here 500,000, but in reality, many of them have been bought. Okay, so here the number does not decrease. But once all the shares have been bought, this one is going to disappear. Okay, and it's going to be replaced by the option to place an order for shares and also to accept a share order and then sell. Okay? Yeah, because right now what you are seeing here, these shares you're seeing at the top moving, those are the shares that are being bought right now. People that are buying Class C shares, they are the ones that you're seeing moving. Those are Class C shares. And as you can see here, each Class C share is worth 30 US dollars. Okay, these are United States dollars. Okay, so when you select buy, when you click on buy, they are going to require you to put the number of shares that you want to buy. If you want